I took my 60 overall build to the rec to see how well it does, and let's just say things go crazy, because I may have had one of the most unpredictable rec games I've had on 2K period. If you don't know by now, I recently started a 60 to 99 overall grind with no money spent on the build outside of grinding it through my career and my park. And of course, we've already dropped the first episode of that series, so make sure you click on that top right corner to watch it. But in today's video, I'm taking it to the next level. I'm playing online versus actual players in the rec, and we all know the rec can get toxic, let alone going in there with a 64 overall build. So get your popcorn ready, drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Let's aim for 5 likes on this video and let's get straight into it. So I just wanted to show you guys what I upgraded before going into this game. This is a 6'8 shooting guard. Essentially, all I really upgraded was a little bit for my drive and dunk, which was I think at 58. We got it up to 63. The main upgrade we had was the 3-pointer, getting it to 80. It was at a 63 also, but I couldn't shoot with a 63, I'll be real. The Ray Allen base with the slowest possible release was extremely hard to make shots on. So the 83 ball got me to Lonzo base, which was really, really good for me. And then a little bit of ball handling, I think by 4 or 5. And then 3 upgrades on a speedball ball. And that's really it. Everything else was kind of stock. I didn't really touch anything. Maybe I put 2 upgrades on speed, but I don't actually recall that. I think those were stock, and so was agility. And yeah, to not waste any more time, these were the stats that I had going into this rec game. You can see it, it's chalked, but nevertheless, that's the point of the challenge. That's why we're making this YouTube video. So let's get straight into the game now. First of all, it was extremely hard to find games because whenever we queued up, people would see the 64 overall and then they would dip immediately. So me and my boy were in there for a good 10 to 15 minutes until we finally found a game. And I'm not gonna lie, this was the best case scenario. I was so scared that we're gonna be matched up with a team full of sweats that won't pass the ball at all, but luckily for us, this team had an 89 overall, an 85 overall, and an 81 overall. So worst case scenario, we were gonna get touches. And I'll be real, the matchmaking on this game made so much sense. They had a 70 overall, a 79 overall, an 86 overall, a 96 overall center, which was pretty much the best player in the whole lobby, and an 84 overall. So the game was somewhat fair. Although me and my boy are on low overall builds, I'm on a 64, my boy is on an 86. We're still somewhat good players, you already know. So the game starts off somewhat sloppy. I have no agility, so when it comes to defense, I'm trying to stay down as much as I can. My matchup is a pure slasher. What are the odds? He gets this lane because I can't turn. Everybody jumps. He gets the layup. We then start playing extremely sloppy. Actually, he gets a wide open cut to the paint, but he misses his layup. They come back on the other side. My matchup once again does it behind the back, completely cooks me, and then dunks over my boy. We finally get the touches that we want. My guard finally runs the point. He gets the ball. Of course, he's looking at me. I'm spawning up in the corner waiting because I want to make my first shot. My guy is baiting. He drives. He kicks. I blow my first shot. Apparently this was a 15% contest, but nevertheless, I'm not complaining. It's only the first shot. And yeah, I mentioned that 96 overall center. Well, he was a 7-4, and you know he was shooting over everybody. So after a rough start, 7-0, we can't really seem to be able to score, but my boy gets the drive, kicks it out. The 89 overall small forward, chicken from 3. We then come back on the other end on defense. Again, my matchup always has the ball, always looking to drag to the paint, goes baseline, blows his dunk. We're onto a fast break. My boy is out running, but you know what he does? He finds me spotting up in that left corner for my second shot. Splash. Come on, man. Even though it was wide open, that's difficult, bro. Give me some respect. We then get a massive stop over that 7-4 center. We go out on the fast break. My boy, instead of dotting me again, this guy blows his floater, but we do get the rebound and they kick it back out to me. You know what's going on? That's a bucket. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's a 64 overall. I got a lot of weight on my shoulders, bro. We then blow a turnover. That was a Stevie. They get the ball, go on their own fast break, but they missed their layup. So now we're back on our own fast break. That's how pretty much the game was. All fast breaks. But you know with 70 ball handle, I have my 6, bro. I have my Jimmy Butler 6. So I can dribble a little bit, but there's no stamina. But after handing it off to the corner, I go back for the back door and get a wide open dunk. You can be a 64 overall, but if you have IQ, you're like a 90 overall at heart. Even though we're down 6, we get another stop on the fast break once again. I receive it this time, so I throw the alley-oop to my boy. He's a slasher. You already know I can pass the ball. You know what I mean? It's not all about scoring. You gotta have fun here and there. And one thing I loved about this specific game is that we had willing passes on this team. Everybody was moving the ball. I'm spotting up in the corner once again. What is my man doing? Although these are wide open shots, come on, you gotta give me credit here. It's my movement that's getting me open. You know how we do? We're nearing the end of the half, 9 seconds to go. They hit a 3 of their own. So I'm like, hey, let me run on my fast break. I'm now mocking it. I'm way too comfortable. I received the ball. Instead of just pulling up, I go to the corner and fade it. Like, who's letting me shoot these shots? I'm shooting it efficiently as well. Have you ever heard of rhythm and momentum? Well, that's me. I'm not tempo shooting, by the way. These are all square button shooting. End of the half is here, and you might be wondering who's the player of the half. Well, it's me. 14 points. I have 14 points at half time, and I'm doing it on 5 for 8 and 4 for 6. I'm the most efficient player on the team. I'm carrying the boats as a 64 overall. After my matchup scores, they gave me the ball. They said, run point for us, go. I was thinking, hey, let me get jiggy with my SIGs. I have the SIGs. I can do this. Vince got a step back, speed boost to the left. I get a wide open lane. I'm thinking Euro step, but like, what are the odds I get this specific animation, bro? This would have been an insane highlight, but nevertheless, we get the rebound, we kick it out to the corner 3, and we get it. It's a very tight game. We're only down by 1. Their center gets this meaty fadeaway. Again, we run on fast breaks. But my boy drives baseline, kicks it out to me. I wasn't really on the 3. I don't have a mid-range. I drive to the right, thinking I'm gonna go for a layup, but I fade it and I make it with a 53 mid-range. It was my game. I had my name written all over it. Let's be real. It's now the 4th quarter. We're down by 6. I have 16 points. I'm spotting up on the hash. My 6-8 drives, pauses, and then kicks it out to me on the hash. I have such good rhythm. I'm shooting. I'm rising. It doesn't matter if he's jumping. I'm just rising. I'm confident I can splash my shots no matter where I am. Their center hits another crazy 3. The lead is getting way too big. I'm running once again on a fast break to that right corner. No one is there. Wide open. Why not let it fly? But we are down, so I'm trying my best to come back and win the game, to be honest. With a minute 35 to go and only being down 8, it's very possible. Their center starts to mock it, thinking he's Steph Curry from deep. He misses. We go on a fast break. Although I had the pain, I didn't want to risk the layup and me missing it, so I kicked it out to my boy, reset the offense, and I patiently waited on the hash, my favorite hash, waiting for me to get dotted, and my teammates finally find me after a whole rotation, but I break. We get the offensive rebound. I get the ball again. I reset it, take myself back to the hash. You know I'm spotting up once again. Shooters don't miss twice. I get dotted again. Splash. This was an amazing lesson for the youth. To not get discouraged or upset if you miss once. You go take your shot again and make it. It's about taking it again. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And now, let's move on. 19 seconds to go, and yet we're down by 6 once again. Now we have to foul. I have 25 points with an A- and 3 assists on 50% from the field. And after fouling this guy again, he goes to the line. He actually makes both free throws, which I wasn't really looking forward to. I thought he would miss one. And although the game is pretty much out of hand, I still make the run for it. My teammate find me. I'm on a fast break. I don't disappoint. Splash, another final 3-pointer, 28 points. But really, I was trying to cut the lead down, but we're still down by 6. But off the inbound, my matchup finds the cut to the paint. Even though they just had to hold ball, they missed the dunk, meaning we come back still only down 6. We can make the comeback. Yes, I passed up the wide open 3. I don't know why I did that, but my boy comes right back to me. I'm still extremely wide open, bro, but I blow the flipping shot. Oh my goodness, bro. I could have cut the lead back to 6 and dropped 31, but I blew it. But to be honest, for the most part, I think I played extremely well, even though I shot a record-breaking 16 threes. I've never shot more than 10 threes a game. I was still pretty efficient with it from the 3 and from the field. 28 points and 3 assists on 0 turnovers is mad efficient, bro. That's extremely impressive. Even though my matchup had a triple-double, I wasn't really guarding my matchup in the second half. It was actually my boy who was guarding him and got dropped buckets on top of his head. So, you know what I'm saying? L's 824, bro, he needs to work on his defense, no cap. But anyways, this is the end of this video. We did a madness in a rack. I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay and this video idea. Let me know down below in the comments if you want to see more of this. Again, 5 likes to show me that you want me to drop more of this series. And finally, if you did enjoy the video, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel to show me that you're supporting your boy. And I'll catch you guys in the next video, bruh. Peace.